In this video, we're going to look inside a box or something a little bit different. This guy. Hey, welcome back everybody. In today's video, we're going to look at the AMT 25th scale Ghostbusters ECTO-1A. Pretty iconic. As you know, this channel mostly do aircraft and armor, but I thought I'd switch it up and do something a little bit different. I've had this in my stash for a while. To be honest, not something I'd usually buy myself, but my kids bought it for me for my birthday about a year or two ago, and it's been kind of sat in the stash ever since. So I thought, you know, let's dust it off and take a look inside the box. These AMT kits, if you're in the US, aren't very expensive, especially if you have a Hobby Lobby near you. You can use that 40% coupon, and you get these AMT kits for about 15 bucks, if not less. So not too expensive. So let me switch the camera down to the bench and let's take a good look inside and what you get inside the box. Okay, let's take a closer look at this iconic movie vehicle. We all know this, we've all seen Ghostbusters, and you know, it's the iconic, the ambulance, which they converted into the ECTO-1A. Beautiful box art. And on the back. Very shiny box. I apologize, I'm trying to get the glare of the light off. Okay, let's crack it open. So we got our instructions, chrome parts, the chassis, very iconic shape, big. It's like these are the lights and the windows. Chassis, maybe, or the roof. We'll see in a minute. Quite a lot of plastic in this. The other bits and bobs. Tires. And looks like the decals. So I guess while I have these in my hand, let's just open these up first and take a quick look inside what we've got here. Yep, look good. There's your Ghostbusters. No problems there. Not a ton of decals. Okay. Next up, let's kind of take a peek at the instructions. Kind of move this up the shot a little bit. Okay, it's like a map. It kind of opens. Okay, that's it. So we've got some information about building on the front. Okay, so it looks like part number one, you're working on the internals. So the dashboard. Then, so we go across to two. Looks like building the roof, all the storage, like the lights and all the different stuff they have on the roof. Wait, where's step 3? Oh, this is weird. Okay, we're going this way then. Go top first. Step 3, again, continuing building the antenna, the radar dish and lights and stuff on the roof. 4, looks like we're doing the front bumper, again, lights and various other things. Let's say here, note, if you plan on building your kit's ECTO-1, you'll need to remove the 6 mounting brackets for electronic sign. Okay, wait. So there's the 2 variants, there's 1 and a 1A. I'm not that. Okay, so it looks like there's maybe 2 options. You can do an ECTO-1 or an ECTO-1A. I'm not big on that, so I mean, I'm not too sure, but it looks like just follow the instructions and do which model you want. I think the 1A is what's in the instructions right here. Version 1 might be slightly different. So, yeah, if you plan on building your kit as ECTO-1, do not use these parts. Okay, so there's 2 versions in here, the 1 and the 1A. So it looks like the 1A has the message signs on the side. I got you, makes sense. So we're adding the kind of stuff on the roof to the main chassis, to the body of the vehicle, axles, So it looks like there is no engine in this, so it's curbside, which is fair enough. Then looks like the last bit is decals. So not too much to it, 7 steps. And let me kind of hold it close to the camera so you can get another quick look at this. So I've got step 1, 2, 3. Again, as always, pause it if you want to look at it in a little bit more detail. 5, 6. I just realized, you see what a number is 6? I thought that was like a Spanish kind of bull or something, like bull riding, but now look, it's actually slime. I get it. From a distance, it looked like a bull or a buffalo or something. And part 7. No figures in this kit. I believe you can get his paint colors too. Again, just generic, which is fair enough. Just the black, flat black, blah, blah, blah. And the colors are in the alphabetical, different languages. I do believe you can get a small aftermarket set for this. I'm not sure who does it. If you go on eBay, I'm sure you can find it. It's a photo etch set. So for the interior, for the dashboard and some of the signage and stuff, you get like a little photo etch set to kind of, if you want to enhance some of the detail. But that's the instructions. I'm not going to get these out, but you can see the tires. Excuse my fingers, I've been priming and using a lacquer paint, and it's not coming off very easily, despite a couple of showers and stuff. Yep, tires look good. No branding or anything on it, just plain. And then that's like the axles. And let's look at main body. So it's all molded in. Looks decent. I mean, you're not going to see that obviously underneath, but looks pretty good. No flash or anything. It's nice. Looks a nice kit. A little bit of cleanup needed on the wheel well there. I don't mind this. The only issue is it makes it look tricky for painting. If you airbrush like I do, you have to mask a lot of stuff up. Otherwise, if you're hand painting, it's not such a big deal. It's easier to paint these separately and add them. Is what I'm getting at, I guess. But yeah, that's decent. And here's how body. I mean, you can if you don't want to make Ghostbusters, you can make them pretty cool, like I don't know, rat rod or some kind of old ambulance or something from this kit. Big. So get my ruler real quick. We're looking about 10 inches long. Oops, drop the ruler. Some detail. Again, that's the roof stuff goes on there. It's like 2015. So it's 1959 Cadillac ambulance, and it's 2015. So it's only a pretty recent kit, not too old. Again, that's decent. There's not much cleanup needed there. It looks pretty nice. I know some AMT kits, some of the older ones, you know, tons of flash and stuff, but that's not a bad body at all. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get into some of the smaller parts. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I think it's part of the roof. Dashboard. Again, part of the roof. I think a lot of detail in this kit's really going to be on the roof. I think all that stuff. Looks like rims for the wheels. Oh, I got you. I was thinking very plain, but okay, I'm looking over here. We've got chrome parts that go inside here, so that's kind of the main body. Then you got the chrome, so that's why it's plain looking. But again, no problem there. Real no flash. To note a little bit here and there, tiny bit, but generally a nice clean sprue. Again, looking good. See the detail. Let's look at this again. Yeah. I'm just looking at ejection pins on this. There's a few little raised ones here, just needs, probably might interfere, like sanding and stuff. But overall, again, it's really nice for AMT. Okay, here's the interior. It's all, again, all molded. Again, it makes it a little tricky for painting. I wish it was separate, but there's the seats. See the texture on there? Then the back. Again, nicely crisp molded, no ejection pins or anything like that. No flash. A nice piece of plastic. And the chrome parts. Very chromy. A little, I think they'll do, but yeah, as always with these ones, once you've cut them off, you get the, where you've cut off the runner, you always get a mark, which is, you have to touch up. So I probably wouldn't use this chrome if it was me. It's a little too shiny and plasticky. I would probably strip that in some bleach and for like an hour or so, and then well, probably not even that, or oven cleaner, and then just prime and paint it with some like AK Extreme Metals or some Molotow, or maybe some bare metal foil for some of these chrome parts too. But yeah, the details are really nice. See that? And there's the wheels, hubs. Okay, and last bag. Okay, so some rubber poly caps. Well, actually, no, not sorry, they're not. They're actually lights. So rear lights. Focus. There we go. Just picking up the chrome parts in the back. That's why the camera's struggling a little bit here. And finally, the clear parts. Now this bag is pretty close to the edge of the clear part, so it's kind of tricky to open. You don't get much wiggle room to run a knife down it. So let me just kind of carefully kind of prise this open. Okay. Oh, it's interesting. It's one sprue. So there's your lights. Another little lights, and then the actual window itself is, so you cut it from the inside. See, it's like molded in the inside. Then the actual windows itself kind of go in like that from the inside. Now there are two, I'm not sure if it should be like this or not, but can you see that? There's two lines going around the side, the back, and the side again, but not on the front. Now, I don't know these classic American cars very well, so I'm not sure if that is accurate. If there are kind of like, I don't know what they are, like the frosting lines or whatever, those lines, or they need to come out with the molding lines. I don't know that, so that's maybe something you want to check on. But again, you can see that there's definitely those two lines going through it. It kind of reminds me of canopies when you get center seam. Again, not too much problem. It should just kind of come out. It's just unusual how it's in there. Huh. Plastic. It's quite thick. A little bit of distortion. Not the greatest, but it's, again, not the worst. It's just those two lines is it almost look like scratches on the side of it. You see it there on the camera. So that's it. So not a ton of stuff in the kit, but you know, it's not very expensive. Like I said, you get them Hobby Lobby for about 15 bucks with a coupon. Pretty cool vehicle. It's something definitely different, but makes a change in building aircraft or armor, that kind of stuff. My only negative on this is really looking at here. So many parts are molded in. I just wish they were separate. If this was a Tamiya kit, these will be separate, and you can paint them separately and build them in. It just makes painting a little tricky. So I mean, you need a lot of masking or a good hand painting. So that's the only thing. Just, you know, just a shame that so much is molded into these two pieces right here. I wish they were separate. But other than that, you know, it looks like a pretty cool kit. Again, it's iconic and not something you see every day. So that's it. So again, it's Richie from RW Hobbies, and this is the AMT Ghostbusters ECTO-1A in 25th scale.